Pro 24-inch in the mail today, and then yeah, I'm gonna do an unboxing here like halfway because I want to do a live one, so just in case it's like broken or whatever, you know, I can prove that like I opened it up and it was like that, just in case. But also I wanted to do in this video for a lot of people that were wondering about this product. I'm gonna like measure out the brackets in the back where for mounting, because they're like an odd dimension and no one actually has stated exactly what those measurements are, so I'm gonna measure that out and put that up for people that are interested in using an alternative mounting device other than the Wacom stand, which I mean I really like the Wacom stand, but my setup is like I have no extra desk space. I have a really tiny desk. I'll show you guys like after, like there's, you know, oops, so the Wacom, I'll get this set up. About $10 this. Yeah, about like there's my monitor. Like I literally have, like, that's the size of my keyboard. See, it's like my desk is like not much wider than the keyboard, and my monitor is taking up all my space. So like I'm gonna try and mount it over here with like a HX Ergotron arm if I can, but I don't know, like, because depending on what VESA mount or adapters are, I don't know, like we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna start unboxing now. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, if anyone I guess I'll just, yeah, if anyone does already got this too, because I'm getting this probably a couple days later than most people that are doing this brand new. This just came out, and if anyone has come up with a good solution for mounting it, let me know, because yeah, like I would actually, because I didn't just get this size because it was $1,000 cheaper than the 32-inch, because in an ideal world I think the 32-inch is a better size. It's like it's just a better product, but I would need a lot more desk space, and then if that was the case, then I'd probably just get the Wacom stand. But yeah, like with my limited space options, this is actually a better choice even if it wasn't cheaper, and then adding the fact that it's $1,000 cheaper is a big bonus too. So yeah, like if anyone has figured out a mounting solution, it'd be sweet. So the UPS box. I also got this, I probably won't even unbox this on the video, but I got the Pro Pen 3D, because I'm more of a 3D than 2D guy, but I do 2D also a lot. It looks like it's packed pretty sturdy. Alright, yeah, so we got all the instructions right there. For all the packaging, and yeah, we got for the Pro engine, shows you how to put that in, all the different hookups. We got all the different cords and everything here. We got the nice pen stand, nice heavy weighted. Go ahead and put that over there with the pen. This is the new, like, one of the reasons why I also waited upgrade is because this pen's so good. And so why did I buy the 3D pen? Because, well, it's exactly the same as this pen, except instead of having this this eraser back here, it's got the pan zoom button right here, and you can make that a different button other than pan zoom. So overall, it's better just to have a third button right there without moving your hand and flipping it around. Like, if you want, you could put that button as the eraser, like if you really liked having the eraser function on there. So like maybe in in Photoshop where you're not pan zooming, like you could either have that button as the eraser, or you could just have it as the zoom in and out, which I think would be nice. Like, so we got that stuff. Pen, we got the remote, which comes with it now. Like, it didn't come with it before. It's actually heavier than I thought. So we got the magnetic grip strip, which I'm not sure if they changed that at all. Like, because there was problems with the QHD where it would slide, and it feels like the grip is different. I don't know. That could be my imagination. This thing for holding the pen. You attach it to the top of it. What we got? I guess I could look on here. It looks like the USB to micro USB connection. I'm not sure if that's just like an extra cable they throw in, if you actually need that for anything. I'll look into that further. Because the way I'm planning on doing it is just using the single cable for the USB-C, which is the recommended if you look on their site, because that's the fastest output. Like, most people were upset with like how they went all USB-C and the other ones, but USB-C has the fastest throughput out of it. It's like double the speed of HDMI and or DisplayPort. I think it's like triple. It depends on the HDMI, because there's different HDMIs at different speeds, but it's the fastest right now. The only thing that's going to be faster is when HDMI 3.0 comes out, and that's like, because USB 3 is 10 gigabits per second, which is like plenty fast enough. That's why if you don't use the USB-C connection, you have to use a combination of USB or HDMI and a DisplayPort combined into one cable, because it takes both of those throughputs together to handle this device, because it's a 4K input device, or one USB-C device, which is simpler. And then we got this is a USB cable. Wait, or is it H? Yeah, that's right. It's like a really long USB cable. Actually, I'm gonna keep that package together there. Put that off to the side. And then there's we got, this is the HDMI. So yeah, that's a USB 3.0 cable. It's got the blue ones. And then what we got here, we got one of these. One of these must be the DisplayPort cable, and one of them is the HDMI, unless they just gave. Yeah, this is the DisplayPort cable. This one's the HDMI cable. I won't even. Yeah, I don't even need these actually. I could just use those for other devices, which is nice. So basically, I mean, because you're getting the extra stuff, here's the USB-C. I mean, this is what I'm going to be using. And so if you have this, you could use these for other devices. You got a DisplayPort cable, HDMI cable for free, and those are like, like $15-20 a piece. And that this one is I don't think you need it for the display. Like, you technically don't need this cable, so this must be just like, it's an extra USB-C cable you're getting for connecting any device you want to. That's pretty cool. So yeah, this is the one that I need. I'll put this thing over here since I don't know. Yeah, that's for your phone, I guess. Let's see. We got the instruction manual. Sorry if this unboxing's a little long, you can just skip forward. Some people probably are just going to come in here just to see the bracket measurements, which is cool. This is the cloth for wiping the screen off. Put that up by my screens. Alright. Now the moment of truth. Did I get one with a broken screen? They're pretty good. Like, I've seen like a lot of Wacom unboxings, and it's pretty rare for them to ship with like a warped screen or a broken screen, so I'm not worried about that. But you know, like 1 in 1,000 will be like that, so it's a smart idea even if you're not going to upload an unboxing video to record one. I'm just doing this live one with my shitty webcam that's all grainy because it's a lot easier to just stream to Twitch if you already have a Twitch setup going. Nothing else down here. Oh, actually, there's the power cables are down in there. I'm gonna nice slick big screen, no cracks or dents or anything. So there's no physical damage. I actually won't even be able to test this, unfortunately, until I'm gonna do a full review video. But I have a new computer coming. My current computer, the video card's dying, so this streaming is about as much as it can handle. Like if I try to play a low demand game like Hearthstone, even that like causes my computer to crash sometimes. And if I play Hearthstone while streaming, that always causes it to crash now. And then my motherboard's really old, so even though I have a DisplayPort in my computer, I can't use the DisplayPort while I have a graphics card plugged in, and the computer is really weak without a graphics card. So like, yeah, I have a new computer coming that I just got. Should be coming in a few days, so I'll be doing a full review of this then. Alright, so I don't want to put the screen down on my legs flat, so I'm gonna turn off this light above because that's like a huge glare. Actually, that doesn't really matter because you're not like seeing the screen, but the glare on the what's weird what you can't see is that the glare you guys are seeing like right there is actually, I don't see that glare. Like that's something that the camera is picking up. Just like I'm not this pale either. Like it is just my camera settings. Sorry about that. Like it's just like a cheap webcam, and so like it's blowing everything up and making it look way brighter than it is. And yeah, so we've got the USB 3 ports there. That's the SD card, which is nice, but I'd rather just use the USB ports for an external hard drive if I needed it, which I don't, because you're hooking this up to a computer. Yeah, I mean, I have an external hard drive. Like I've got like a little 256 right there that for my portability. I prefer that over an SD card, but some people like SD cards because they are fast. But and then we got the headphone jack and 2 more USB 3.0. So yeah, they switched. Like the previous generation was USB-Cs, and a lot of people didn't like that. And I kind of wish they did one side USB-Cs and one side 3.0s, because yeah, I have mostly USB 3 devices too. But like I was saying, USB-C is a faster output. And in the future we're going to be seeing, eventually computers are mostly going to have only USB-C ports, and then I mean that's quite a ways off, but still, just because they're faster and more efficient. Like I said, they're so fast. They're faster than HDMI ports, like a higher bandwidth output. And so it would have been nice to have both. And so many people complain though that they switched to these, and that's fine though, because mainly for this, the main thing you need is just like, I just wanted the USB-C port for the biggest reason is just so I could plug it directly in, and so if anything, the response time might be like slightly faster. I don't know. No one's really like done tests to see if the brush lag is at all different, or the refresh or anything, like the panning or anything like that. Is it different if you have used the USB-C versus the HDMI and the DisplayPort split? So we got the back here. Actually, I'm gonna grab this when it came in because I don't want to put this directly on my screen down. And so I can get it close here. Okay. So yeah, we got the legs. They got like a nice little rubber grip, and these legs are apparently a little longer than in previous models, which is nice, but it's still not like a ideal like angle. I mean, it's an okay angle. Oops, sorry, I wasn't holding it right. Yeah, those are the legs there. I snap in. This is the thing you pop off for the Pro Engine, which I will not be buying. I really don't understand the point of the Pro Engine. It's like a cool idea, but at first I thought it was really cool because I thought you would basically be able to turn this into a giant portable tablet or laptop kind of thing. But from what I understand with the Pro Engine, you still need to plug the device. Like you plug the cables into the Pro Engine part, but you still need to plug all those into like a socket and a wall and everything. Like it doesn't have a battery pack from what I understand. I could be wrong on that. Just tell me in the comments if I am, because if that's the case, it would be really cool if you could bring this giant screen out into the public, or like like just drive down to the beach. Like I live close to like Laguna Beach and everything, so it would be cool if you could go down there and just like do like a sketch of the beach. But I don't think it has a battery pack, so like I don't think that's the point. I think like the only purpose is to transport it from one studio to another, or from home to studio, and then like in one of those places, like you would have like a really weak computer, so you would need the Pro Engine for the studio or home area where you had the underpowered device. But so yeah, these are the mounting brackets, so I'll measure these out. This is for anyone who came here just to see the mounting brackets. So let's see, they're really far apart. They're like at the edge of the screen. Like a VESA mount would be about the size of my hand right there. And then previous cintiq models made it a little difficult. It was still like the height was the same. It was still 100 millimeters, but it was like by 200 wide, and that was basically like a Wacom tactic. So like they force you to buy their stand, but really if you just buy an adapter, you're fine. But now it looks like if you do have an adapter, you're gonna have to get really creative, because I don't know if there's any this is even wider. And I thought, like, seeing videos, I thought they were more like here and here, but they're really far apart. So let me grab my tape measure. I was gonna do this in centimeters and inches, but I have a ruler that does both, but it's not long enough, obviously, so I'll be doing just centimeter or inches for the most accurate one, and then I'm just going to try to do a quick estimate of, I guess you can just convert it, but let me try and get this in screen here. Alright, so it looks like these are, actually I know I can at least measure the because like mounting brackets are done in centimeters and millimeters. The metric system is just better. I wish we used it here in America, but and if anyone out of America is watching this video, you're going to be wanting to know the centimeter measurement anyway. Okay, here's the centimeters. So it's 12 centimeters. Like the middle of the holes are, actually no, it's a little longer than that, or shorter. See, and I don't know like how you measure mounting holes, what you're supposed to go by, but it looks like try and see here, like maybe I hope I'm using centimeters. Wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, was I using the wrong one? Fuck. I know there's 2.5 centimeters, like 2.4 centimeters in an inch. So that's not it. So wait, that's not it either. Dang it, I had this. Well, I'll just do inches first while I figure that out. Sorry about. So it's 3 inches, about 3 inches tall by looks like just under 19.5 inches wide. So yeah, that's not a real like specific thing. Yeah, I'm not like, if you see, like, there's the let's see if we get that hole on them. So there's like, it's definitely less than 19.5 inches, so it's like slightly less, so, which is longer than this ruler I have. This ruler is obviously, it's like a 12-inch ruler. I don't have a meter stick. Yeah, so yeah, just under 19.5 by, yeah, and it's actually a little longer than 3 inches. It's like 3 from the middle of the hole to the middle. It's like slightly less than 3¼ inches. So it's definitely, usually they go by millimeters, and like, yeah, like a vest amount is 100 by 100 millimeters. Okay, yeah, this is, wait, no, wait, that's definitely not it. This ruler is really weird too, because it doesn't start from left to right. It starts from left to right on some numbers, and then other numbers it starts from right to left. And I don't really get the purpose in that. Aha, here's the centimeters. Okay. There's literally there's like 8 different measurements here, and I don't know what the other ones are, so I wanted to make sure that you can't. Yeah, see, like I was saying, like this is blown out, so it's just like a white stick on the screen to you guys. Sorry about that. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, man, they make it. Okay, so I'm getting from center. I don't know if you're supposed to measure from center hole to center hole. Maybe not. Maybe it's just from, because if I go from the top of the hole to the bottom of the hole, it is exactly 100 millimeters. It's 10 centimeters. So, and then from middle of hole to middle of hole, it's 9.5. So maybe if I'll redo the inches in that and try and cut this off. And then it looks like, $28. $28 plus 22 centimeters. So 50. So it's 10 centimeters by 50 centimeters, which is 100 millimeter by 500 millimeter. So it is an exact millimeter. Yeah, it must be. So yeah, like again, I never mount things, or I never measure the things when I mount it. It's just like, normally there's a vest amount, and you just know, oh, the square one's 100 by 200, and the rectangle one's, or I mean, the 100 by 100, and the rectangle one is 200 by 200, or 100 by 200. So this looks like it's 100 millimeter by 500 millimeter, or yeah, or 10 centimeters by 500, or 10 centimeters by 50 centimeters. Yeah. So if any, I'll have to look online then and see if there's one. Because like also there's these mounting screw holes are not that they're not that wide either. Let's see how many. That's another thing for getting screws. Which size screws do you need? Like go back to the. Yeah, the screws are about. Or the holes in the screws are about, looks like they're half a centimeter in diameter. Like the inside of that is less than that. Oh no, maybe it's about this. Yeah, it's like a half centimeter in diameter, and for some reason with screws you do go by inches. I like 1/4 inch screws and like 1/8 inch screws. I don't know why screws go by inches and then like everything else goes by centimeters. So it's like, yeah, it's a quarter. No, an eighth inch for the screw. Eighth inch or half a centimeter. So yeah, there's that. All right, and then oh yeah, I forgot to in here we've got we got the power brick. Guess yeah, it's the power brick, and I think the power cable that goes in that. Yeah, nothing else in there. Just all right, yeah. So it looks real nice. I'm excited to get to try it. Yeah, to give you a general sense of how big it is, the bevels are nice and big on the side, which is nice. Let's see. Just gonna try and put like a standard my keyboard kind of right by it. I mean, you can kind of see it's resting on my webcam, or my mic almost fell. That's not happening. But yeah, oh yeah, it's probably, some people might want to know too the measurement of the whole screen, just for like space on your desk, which is 26.5 inches by, or this is the whole device, not just the screen, but by 15.5. Yeah, so 20. If you're looking for like space, how much space you can put this in. Yeah, and then, yeah, so it's trying to get one more zoom out, and yeah, again, like if people find a solution for these brownie bracket mounting holes here. Yeah, if you guys find one for mounting this not on the Wacom device, like I said, the Wacom stand's actually really nice. I like it a lot. The thing I like about it is that if you are looking at it, they're really sturdy. I mean, they're meant really for drawing, as opposed to other, like the ergotron arms aren't really actually meant for drawing, even the ones that are more sturdy. And the thing about the Wacom ones is like you can really lean your weight on them and it won't wobble the device. That's what I like about that. But they don't have as much mobility, and if you're working like 6+ hours in a day, like drawing or working on 3D and stuff, even if you're in the put that up there, yeah, even if you're in an ideal environment, being in one position for that many hours is not good for you. It's not natural. So it's nice to have like the arm, because you can kind of like shift it around a little bit. You can kind of like lean to one side for a little bit, lean back and pull it in, sit up straight, you know, like draw on it right here. Like if you're like, which like so the Wacom ones can only basically move in a straight back and forth and a kind of up and down motion, and the arms can move back and forth. And like I said, with my setup, I need an arm that can be like just mount on like the front of something where it doesn't have the big pull too. So that's what the HX one is like, and that one's really sturdy too. So it should be able to it'll support this weight fine. Oh yeah, this would like it doesn't have a weight here, but it's a good weight. On the UPS, it said my package with that other small one. It said that one was half a pound. The pen, like obviously it's the pens, not it's the package and the pen. So like this display, the pen, both of all these packages, like all these boxes and all the cables and stuff in them, like the total weight was 28 pounds, and this is less than that though. This is somewhere between like 20 and 25 pounds. I think they have it on the website, the exact pound. I think it was like 23 or point something, or like 24. For me, this is not like a big weight. Like if I really wanted to, I could carry this around with me as like a gigantic laptop, because that, like obviously, like it's not that much more than like a grocery bag weight. But that's why like I think like at least for this 24-inch size, like an ergotron arm should be fine. The 32 is pretty big though, so I'm not sure about that. Like the HX arm might be able to support that, but you might want to just straight go with the Wacom stand, even if you did find a different solution. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, please, if anyone's watching this, for the mounting part, sorry about like taking so long to find the centimeters on this ruler. I swear this ruler is confusing. It's 1, 2, it's like six different there's 2 per side and there's 6 sides, so there's 12 different measurements on this ruler, and I normally measure in inches, so I was like, I just wanted to double make sure. Leave in the comments if you found, if you have a video and you posted a solution for the mounting thing, put a link in the comments, and if it's like a good solution, then I'll just like edit my video and put a link in the actual box. And then if you didn't record it or anything, just put in the comments, tell me like what you did for an adapter, because that's what I'm looking at. I didn't order on any arm yet because I don't want to spend money if like there's no 100 by 500 millimeter mounting solution is what we're going to be looking for here. So when this video is over, I'm going to go on Amazon real quick and look at the adapters and see what kind of solution that is. Oh yeah, because the other question too, even if you get an adapter like that, was like with the weighting of the issue, because like like say if you get an adapter or you jerry rig something, then these are at the bottom as most mounting solutions are like straight in the middle of a device, and this one's, it looked like when I saw people flipping around, like it looked like these holes, the mounting holes, were all the way at the bottom, but they're actually not that far off of the middle. So I don't think, at least on the 24-inch, I don't think it's going to be an issue having the top being like the issue would be like you have this here, right? And if you're drawing on the top part, then like maybe you're putting a lot of extra, you're putting more like weight on the not more weight, I can't think of the term, but like a fulcrum or whatever, but like the bottom, obviously where the mount is, it wouldn't make a difference. But the top, you're getting more you're getting more leverage, and so like I saw like people maybe worried like, well, if it's mounted at the bottom and you're pressing down on the top, then is that going to put leverage in? Is it going to like bow the back and like strip the screws and stuff like that? And like, is that an issue, or will it wobble more when you're on the top versus drawing towards the bottom? But yeah, it looks like they're not that far off of the center, and so I don't think that's an issue. But yeah, with the 32 inch, if you're like looking for that and you're thinking about that in the future, like the screws are mounted in the same spot, but it's a lot taller, so it's a good this much taller, it looked like from the videos, and then obviously a lot wider. You know, it's about turn it back up here more. Yeah, so like this is the size here, so it looked like you'd add like about like this much to the top of it, and then like about that same, like about that much to the side. So it looked like it'd be come to about here, so the holes would still be on the bottom, and you're going to be adding that much weight. So that actually, even if you got an arm that could support the weight of the 32, which is, you're going to be cutting it close, it might be an issue with like the leverage of pushing down on the top part. But you could also jerry rig something like that, where you just have like the mounting adapter across the bottom, and then maybe you have one running up the top, so like some extra arms running up the top that aren't actually screwed into anything. They're just like there for the support. Yeah, I don't know, like maybe you could think of stuff like that too, if you know. Oh yeah, I didn't, like, there's the power button up here, or down here. That's the bottom of it. And no, that was the top of it. I forgot I flipped it over to show. Yeah, I mean, overall these devices are like, each generation they're getting like thinner and lighter weight for their size. So maybe the 32 is not too heavy, because I think it might be that the 32 inch is about the same weight as the QHD. I think that could be. I know this is definitely lighter than the QHD, and people have mounted the QHDs on Ergotron arms. So yeah, look for my full review. I'm going to be doing that. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to like do test stuff and then do the review, or I kind of wanted to finish at least one full 3D project and one full 2D project, but to do a full 3D and 2D project, that would take a long time. So I might do like 2 reviews. I might do like, I think that what I'll do is, when I do the full review, when I get my new computer in hopefully any day now. It could be anywhere from tomorrow till like a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. I haven't got a notice on whether they finish building it or not. Okay, so because I can go to the on-site and I'm picking it up, so it's not going to take extra time to ship. It's whenever it's done being built, I can go pick it up the next day. But yeah, so I'll do a review where I just like kind of test out the different software, like ZBrush, Photoshop, and all that, and then I'll do either a second review, or I'll just edit the video, and later on, after I've done some projects, and I'll show like some footage of the project. So I plan on live streaming a lot. That's another reason why I'm getting not just because my computer is dying, but I also am getting like a more powerful computer, because I want to be able to work on this device, which is 4K, and I have a 4K main monitor, and then I got like a 1080p third monitor, and I want to be able to run all those monitors while streaming with 3D programs open. And I also wanted to be able to game, do some, so my computer, the setup that I've got coming is really powerful. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Probably this video went on really long. I'm going to put a link in the thing for the timestamp of the mounting stuff, and yep, that's it. Let me set this down on my bed. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and support the little guys and subscribe, since YouTube's trying to screw us over, and I don't get money from any videos. I don't even get I used to get about 40 cents a month. Now I don't even get that.